Good morning, everybody. We are getting underway, and I am running behind as always. Trying to get the other team's lineup. First pitch comes in high and inside for ball one at 8:29. 1 minute early. Start time was supposed to be 8:30. We're starting at 8:29. Second pitch takes, goes to third, makes the throw across the field, and unable to scoop it up on the bounce right before Brady at first base. So the leadoff batter goes to second base. First pitch to the second batter is a ball, gets past Rimmer, the catcher. Lets their runner from second move over to third base. Second pitch is in there for a strike. Second pitch is in there for a strike. And gets him to chase outside for strike three for the first out of the inning. He's just a catcher. Third batter of the inning swings at the first pitch, fouls it off back over the first base side stands. For strike one. This number 40. Check swings. Thought it was inside, but gets called a strike. This will be their pitcher, number 40. Second pitch misses for ball. Counts 1 and 2. And gets a base hit. Goes oppo in between first and second out to right field. Gets himself an RBI. Playing the strike zone. I think they're out of the Kansas City area. Not 100% sure. But that's who is the visiting team today. First pitch to the next batter comes in high for ball one. And they must have called a balk. I was writing stuff down, looked up, and seen the runner headed to second. Second pitch comes in there high for ball two. Second pitch fouls it off for strike one. Next pitch coming in and gets a hold of it. Little line drive right to the second baseman for an out. And the shortstop and the runner at second got back to second base about the same time, so no chance on getting a double play. First pitch, swings on it, gets past the pitcher, gets to second base. 4-4-3 put out to end the inning. The strike zone does put one up on the scoreboard. Their first at bat. We finish writing stuff down here, take a quick break, and be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I think I got caught up jotting down some notes here. Failed to mention that for the 417, the starting pitcher is number 24, Drew Creed. In that first inning of pitching, he threw 15 pitches. Not bad at all. Try and run through the lineup real quick while the leadoff batter comes up, the 417. Leadoff hitter is number 2, Colin Ross, playing center field. On deck is number 11, Bryce Davis, playing shortstop. Swings at the first one, gets a shot over to third base. Gets the put out for a 5-3. Brings up, like I said, number 11, Bryce Davis. On deck, number 23, Brady Retone, starting at first base. Behind him, number 12, Parker Mann. He's going to be at third base. After Parker is number 50, Rimmer Carr, the catcher. First pitch comes in on the outside corner for strike one. After Rimmer Carr, we got number 10, Carter Fangrove, playing left field. And number 7, Gabe Sitton, is the DH for today. Takes a shot at the second one, fouls it off, back off to my right. For strike 2, gets himself in a little hole here, 0-2. After Gabe is number 1, Leighton Herman. He's an extra hitter for today. Jumps on another one, fouls it back off the same direction. After Leighton is number 8, Noah Goforth, playing right field. Then we have number 14, Chase Keeler, playing second base. 417 is batting 10 this go-round. Finally gets one in the fair territory, hits it to the shortstop. bounces it up to the first baseman, and he's able to make the scoop for the second out of the inning. Now up, number 23, first baseman, Brady Retome. Takes that first pitch in for a strike. High chopper over the pitcher to the second baseman. And is able to make it because he tries to throw on the run and misses the first baseman. But we did it too, so can't give the kid any crap on that. It happens. Gets us a base runner, so we'll take it. First pitch to number 12, Parker Mann, the third baseman, is a ball. Brady still leading off at first. Got a lefty on the mound, so we got to stay close. Another hard hit straight to the shortstop for an easy out at second base. So the 417 boys, unable to score in the first inning. Went through 4 batters. The pitcher for the strike zone, a little bit more efficient than our pitcher, and he only threw 9 pitches. We are back here at Mays High School, northwest side of Wichita. It's where we were at yesterday morning. They got a great, nice little turf field going on here. Said it was put in 2017, I believe, and they're looking to maybe get a replacement for it here shortly. Rimmer throws down the second for a nice shot. We start off the second inning, the top of the second, with their 6-hole hitter, number 13. A little bigger boy, he's their first baseman. That one gets in there for strike 1. Looked like a breaking ball. I did get confirmation today that we're doing much better technically. That one misses, just a little low for ball 1. The wife said that the video feed looks good, the sound is coming through, and the pitch speed is showing up on the scoreboard today. Fly ball popped up out the shortstop, old Bryce Davis. Backpedals a little bit, makes the catch easy for the first out of the inning. Brings up their 7-hole hitter, number 1, who is playing second base. Swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Swings and misses at the second pitch for strike 2. Looked like a breaking ball. That one gets away from Drew. Sails over the batter's head for ball one. Probably went right towards the camera. If you're watching, it looked like it's coming right to you. Gets them to swing and miss for strike three in the second out of the inning. Brings up their 8-hole hitter, number 10. Looks like he's the right fielder. Drew gets set. Here's the pitch. He tried to back off of it, but couldn't, and slowly swung around, and the umpire rings him up for strike one. That one's coming in at the batter's head again. Drew's asserting his dominance. He comes back with a breaking ball to see if the kid bails out again. That one just missed low for ball two. Counts 2-1. A little too far outside and low for ball three. Counts 3-1. That's the pitch. And it's a high ball for ball four, but our runner will take a base down to first. Might have their pitches mixed up, so Rimmer's going to run out and talk to Drew real quick just to confer. Looked like that last pitch is maybe not what he thought he called. So now up is the 9-hole hitter, number 42, which is their center fielder. So this is the strike zone. And that one starts off way inside and hits the batter. So that puts two people on now with 2 outs. Brings up their 10th hitter. They are batting 10 as well. It'll be number 6, left fielder. He shows a bunt, fouls it off for strike one. Two outs and still bunting, trying to move the runners around. So that's what the coaches are calling. That's what the kids are doing. Second pitch, swings that though, fouls it off over to the batting cages. Ends up on top of the batting cage. The boys will have to take something with them over there to try and get that ball. Batter is down in the count early, 0-2. And he swings and misses at strike three. Rimmer jumps up, tags him out, and we get out of the inning. Like I'm saying, this is the strike zone, I believe, around the Kansas City area. I believe they are a 17U team playing in the 18U Open this weekend. After 2 innings of work, Mr. Drew Creed is at a pitch count of 31. Pretty consistent there. Had 15 the first inning, 16 the second inning. First up is going to be the catcher, number 50, Rimmer Carr. Then we have number 10, Carter Fangrow, is going to be on deck. And number 7, the DH, Gabe sitting in the hole. The strike zone's throwing a lefty. Not able to really read the screen on the radar. Looked like maybe 72 that time, but doesn't look too fast from where I'm at. So starting the bottom of the second inning with the first pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. Second pitch, the catcher tries to frame, but not good enough to sway the umpire. He calls the ball 2. Takes a hack at that one, fouls it straight back. Counts 2-1 to Rimmer. If he'd just been about 3 inches up with this bat on that one, it would have been a beauty. That one misses just high. Ball 3. Counts 3-1 to Rimmer. Zips that one in there. Still can't see how fast it is, sorry. It'll pop up on your screen, hopefully. But it was a strike, so he got a full count. Here we go with the last pitch. Just misses the outside corner. Rimmer will take a walk. He gets to first, and there'll be time called for a courtesy runner for him. Looks like Owen Locke will be running for him. So Rimmer can come back in and get suited up, go back to work. Now up, we got Carter Fangrove. On deck, Gabe sitting. Swings at the first one, fouls it off down to his feet. Strike 1. Still haven't seen the lefties move the first. That one misses just inside. Ball 1, counts 1-1 to Carter. This half of the inning so far has been kind of a tight strike zone. Fouls that one back. I don't know if it bounced off the catcher or the umpire's foot, but looked like it got one of them. Count to Carter is 1-2. Oh gosh, got him. Oh, they called that a strike on the outside corner. So Carter goes down looking. And Owen tried stealing second, and I guess had a bad jump because he gets thrown out at second. So a double play. First pitch to Gabe's outside for ball 1. Gets a hold of it, but not enough to get it past the second baseman. He drifts back into the outfield turf and snags the ball for the third out of the inning. Let's see here. So after 2 complete innings, the strike zone pitcher is at 21 pitches. And strike zone is leading 1-0 over the 417 national team. For the strike zone, starting off the top of the 3rd inning is going to be the top of their lineup. Be number 8, their shortstop, his first at bat. He hit the 3rd base and the throw to first missed. So he got on base and got an extra base in the overthrow. Eventually come around to score, the only person across the plate for strike zone. Swings and misses at the first pitch. The 417 boys have been they've been hitting the ball, but just right to the guys. Makes a cut at the second pitch, fouls that off down the first base side, out of play. Down on the count quickly, 0-2. That one bounces in to give to Rimmer for the first ball. Counts 1-2. You never know. The guy might be wanting to play cricket. Throws a breaking ball, just doesn't come down enough for ball 2. Counts 2-2. Comes the pitch. Just misses outside for 3-2. Full count. Hard little line drive straight to Bryce, the shortstop. Thought about trying to come up and get it, but it dropped right as it got to him, so he had to take a step back and catch it off the bounce and fire it over to first to get the first out. Two-hole hitter, number 34 up. His last at bat. He did strike out and takes the first pitch for a strike. It gets away from Drew a little bit for ball 1. That one misses a little high for 2-1. That ball also comes in high and outside for ball 3. Counts 3-1. Windy morning today here at Mays High School. You can see the jerseys and the shirts blowing there on the player and the umpire at home plate. This is outside again for ball 4. Guy will get on base this time. And that was their catcher, so he gets a courtesy runner. The only substitute they have, number 16. Brings up the pitcher, number 40. Last time he singled between first and second out to right field and got an RBI. This time he hits at the first batter, hit the first pitch, and hits the right to second. Is able to flip it over to Bryce at second base and guns it over to first for double play and get out of the inning. The old 4-6-3. After 3 innings of work, Drew is at 43 pitches. First up for 417 is going to be numero uno, Mr. Leighton Herman, the extra hitter. For the strike zone, number 40 still on the mound. Which, why not? He was only at 21 pitches. After Leighton is number 8, Noah Goforth. And in the hole is number 14, Chase Keeler. Take a quick break so I can get a drink of water and be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Done doing their throw down to second. Leighton steps into the batter's box, start the bottom of the third inning. Let's see if 417 boys can put some runs on the board. Jumps on the first pitch, fouls it off and back over the first base side stands. Swings and misses at the second pitch, fouls it off actually, according to the umpire. Down in the count early, 0-2. We're in the third inning. This is the first time Leighton's been up, so the strike zone pitcher is doing his job. Fouls that one back and stays alive with an 0-2 count still. Pokes that one out, and it will drop in fair territory over by the right field line for a base hit single. Brings up number 8, Noah Goforth. His first time up to bat. Boy's still not getting very far off of first base. Haven't seen the lefty in his move to first. Noah shows bunt. It comes in outside for ball 1. Looks down at third base, gets the call from Papa Hartley. That one misses outside again for ball 2. Pitcher steps off, wants to redo it. Noah says, all right, let's do this. That one misses for ball 3. Layton's over there trying to get the pitcher's attention. Gets that one in for strike 1 and help run his pitch count up. Counts 3-1 to Noah. He took a big hack at that one, just missed for strike 2, and catcher tried to back pick Layton at first, but he wasn't really that far off. So, but doesn't hurt to try. And then he gets Noah to strike out for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 14, Chase Keeler, second baseman. His first time seeing the pitcher. See if he can move Layton around the bases. He shows bunt as well for ball 1. Gets the tall, lanky third baseman to charge in a little bit. Then takes a good cut at the second one, but misses for strike 2. Oh, strike 1, I'm sorry. Forgot the first pitch was outside, which is better for Chase. That one he hits over towards right field, and for some reason the right fielder was playing that way and is able to get the fly ball that time for the second out of the inning. Brings us back to the top of the order, number 2, Colin Ross. His first at bat, he hit to third base for the 5-3 put out at first. That one might have been mid to upper 70s and missed maybe down and away for ball 1. There's a great hit to right center. Gets out to the wall. Papa waves Layton in. And Colin gets a stand-up triple. Colin had, I believe, a couple triples yesterday. Second batter now, or second hole hitter batter, number 11, Bryce Davis, takes ball 1. Fouls that pitch straight back here to the press booth. Luckily does not hit a window for strike 1. Colin had 2 triples yesterday, so today his third triple for the weekend. That one hits the outside corner for strike 2. Here comes the pitch. Bryce gets a piece of it, fouls it off over the first base dugout out of play, stayed alive. Count still 1-2 to Bryce. Outside, see if he'd chase for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. way ahead on that one. Fouls it off over to the third base dugout, and all the other 417 boys duck to get out of the way. That one just missed the outside corner for ball 3. That was a little gutsy leaving that up to the umpire. Counts full, 3-2. Misses a little further this time on the outside corner. Bryce will take a walk to first. With base runners on the corners, 417. Bringing up first baseman, 23, Brady Retone. Bryce a little further off than anybody else so far at first. Pitcher doesn't care. Throws that one in outside for ball 1 and tries to back pick Bryce at first. So Bryce still second. Overthrow by the boys at second base out to center field. So Colin comes home. Then they bobble a throw back inside into the second base from center field, and Bryce just keeps running. So makes it all the way around from first base. That last pitch was a ball. Counts 2-0 to Brady. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anybody out there to hit in now for an RBI. That ball misses outside for ball 3. There is always that option of hitting a dinger, getting his RBI for himself. That ball misses outside for ball 4. Strike zone coach wants to take a timeout and go out and have a talk with his pitcher and probably maybe calm him down. Get a game plan. And the 417 boys are all going to huddle outside the dugout and have a little talk with Papa. So while they do that, we'll take a quick break. Sorry, everybody. I was over asking my daughter to do something for me and missed the first pitch. It was a ball. Jumps on that one, hits it sky high. Shortstop went out. Center fielder called him off because probably the wind blew it out to him. But that's the third out of the inning. That was Parker Mann. So after 3 complete innings, the strike zone pitcher has thrown 50 pitches. Our pitcher, Drew Creed, has thrown 43. And the score is strike zone 1, 417, 3. A lot of numbers to throw around out there. Drew Creed is back out for another inning of work, his 4th inning. Looks like for the 4th inning, the strike zone is going to start out with their 4th batter, 4-hole hitter, the cleanup guy, who is their extra hitter. Let's see, this guy's last at bat was a line drive out to second base. First pitch comes in there for a strike. It's a good way to start it. Breaking ball. There's a parent up at the fence videoing, probably mom, and he hit it right back to her. Almost got her fingertips for strike 2. And that one came in a little low, but the umpire rings him up. Everybody's kind of like, really? But we'll take it. It was a good frame job by the catcher, Rimmer Carr. First pitch to the next batter misses outside for ball 1. This is number 4, their third baseman. His first at bat. He hit it to the second baseman for a ground ball to second base. This time he hits a line drive to second base. Now up, we got number 13, the first baseman. Swings and misses for the first strike of his at-bat. His last at-bat, he hit a pop-up to Bryce at shortstop. Breaking ball action, just missed coming back inside enough. It was inside for ball 1. Strike 2 called on the batter. That one comes in a little low for ball 2. And gets him to swing and miss for strike 3 and get out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 inning for the 417 boys. After 4 innings, Drew is at 53 pitches. Threw 10 pitches that last inning. Going into the bottom of the 4th. First up should be the catcher, Rimmer Carr. That's going to have Carter Fangrove on deck and Gabe sitting in the hole. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Looks like we got number 21 or 24. No, I'm on the wrong page for their guys. First pitch comes in for a ball to Rimmer. I was noticing, I think they have a new catcher on the strike zone. That one misses the outside corner for ball 2. '21 was their extra hitter. He's in the catch now. Zips that one in there. It looks like maybe 75. Way inside. Rimmer has to jump out of the way for ball 3. It was right down at his feet. Calls that one as the inside corner of the plate for strike 1. Counts 3-1. Catches the inside of the strike zone box with that one too for strike 2. Counts full to Rimmer Carr, the 417 catcher. Jumps on that one, hits this hard grounder over to shortstop. He's able to make the throw over and get Rimmer out at first for a 6-3 putout for the first out. Brings up number 10, Carter Fangrove. Yes. I thought I had it memorized, but then my brain said, you better look just to make sure. Shows bunt on his first pitch to him and misses for strike 1. That one comes in just inside, but on the plate for strike 2. Carter's last at bat, he did strike out looking. And breaking ball in there to get him striking out. Strikeout looking again. Bad part about having a lefty on lefty at matchup. So 2 outs now for 417 brings up the DH, Gabe Sidden. Takes a good cut at the first one, misses for strike 1. That one comes in outside for ball 1. Let's go, kiddo. Last time he hit a little pop-up just out to second base. Oh, we called that one on the outside corner for strike 2. So he has to jump on the next outside pitch to battle it off, fouls it off into the net, or the fencing, I should say, that's in front of the first base side stands. Next pitch comes in outside for ball 2 on Sidden. Here comes the pitch. Pops that one up. Now the play over the first base stands as well. If his mother is listening, she needs to tell him to quit dipping down when he loads up. Misses outside for ball 3. He keeps dipping down when he loads up and keeps popping everything up. as was pointed out to me by a good buddy of mine last tournament we were in Joplin, Missouri. And he has a good at bat. Goes from 2 strikes to a walk. Brings up number 1, Leighton Herman. His last at bat was a little bloop single out to right field, and Gabe finally gets the attention of the pitcher and sees his first throw over to first to check the runner. Good swing, but misses on the first pitch for strike 1 to Leighton. Gabe gets a good lead off at first. Ball comes in outside for ball 1. Jumps on that pitch, fouls it off down the right field side, out of play. Right field line, down the right field line, first base side, however you want to say it. Counts 1 and 2 to Leighton. Shortstop and second base are not moving to the bag at all after a pitch. Gabe should get a healthy leadoff to make the catcher throw to first and do a delayed steal. I think he'd have it pretty easy. Leighton fouls that one back to the fence. Stays alive at 1 and 2. Good hit there by Leighton. Hopefully it'll get down, and it does. It drops right in front of the left fielder. Gabe will move from first to third, and Leighton will be at first base. He didn't advance with the throw going to third. So another single for Leighton. Although, I don't know if I would call that one an error or not. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. 417 has runners at the corners. First pitch to Noah comes inside for ball 1. His last at bat, Noah did strike out, so he's wanting some redemption as well. Wants to put the bat on the ball. Makes a great swing at the second pitch, but misses. Counts 1 and 1. Takes a cut at the second one, misses, kind of gets away from the catcher, but keeps it relatively close to him so that Leighton does not advance to second base. Gabe just stands there and watches him. Just misses outside for a 2-2 account. Their new catcher did a pretty good job of trying to frame that one. So they got the third strike on Noah. He went down swinging, then tried to get a fourth out. Back picking Gabe at third for no reason. So no runs that inning of the fourth, so we're going to the top of the fifth. Still 1-3 in favor of 417. Drew Creed is still out to to do some work for the 417 Nation. Be his 5th inning of work. The strike zone pitcher, after his 4 innings of work, is now at 77 pitches. Starting off this inning will be their number 7 hitter, which is number 1, their second baseman. Last at bat, he struck out. That one he swings at, fouls straight back over us here in the press box for strike 1. Gets a hold of that one, hits it straight out to Carter Fangro in left field. Doesn't even really have to move, but we'll take it. Next up is the 8-hole hitter, number 10. He swings and misses at the first one. His last at bat was walk. That one misses down and away for ball 1. Good breaking ball, falls in there for strike 2. Looked like the catcher, Rimmer Carr, maybe tried to throw a breaking ball back to Drew at the mound. Or he just wanted it to get away from him so he could adjust his shin guards. That ball misses high and inside for ball 2. Tried to get him to chase on one outside, brings the count full, 3-2. Just misses up high for ball 4. Runner will take a base. Second walk of the game for that young man. Brings up number 42. His last at bat was a hit by pitch, so he's hoping that doesn't happen again. First pitch comes inside for ball 1. Little lead off at first. Drew checks on him, gets him back on the bag. Takes a big breath out there. Resets himself, maybe calm himself down. Just throw strikes there, buddy. Throw the strike back over to first base. How do you like that? And misses just outside, out of Rimmer Carr's reach. Gets by him, and the runner advances to second base. The second ball of this at-bat for number 42. Counts 2-0 to this young man. Good pitch in there. He just misses for strike 1. Just out of his reach. Drew almost had a line drive right back to him at the mound, just out of the reach of his glove and past the second baseman, Chase Keeler. Goes out to Colin Ross in center field. That young man gets a single. .417 calls a timeout. They'll go have a talk with everybody. Strike zone has tying run on first. The other run is over at third, so they got runners on the corners, first and third, with their number 10 batter up. 10-hole hitter, I should say. That's number 6. Got him playing out in left field, so we're not sure if he's still there or not. Umpire didn't give them very long to have a meeting at the mound. Batter shows bunt, pulls back, still a strike, little breaking ball action in there, and the runner at first takes off to second. They let him have it. They got runners at second and third now, knocking on the door. Second pitch, another good breaking ball. Batter just stands there and watches it for strike 2. Count down early in the count, 0-2. Throws the fastball inside. He jumps on that, hits it down the first base line, foul. A battle, like any batter should. Fouls that one off over the third base side stands for strike 2. Again. And fouls it off again. He's staying alive. Umpire is out of baseballs. That ball finally misses for the first pitch of ball 1. Counts 1-2 to this young man. His last at bat was a strikeout. Fouls that one back off the third base side. Gets the ball thrown in from the strike zone dugout, and looked like they were throwing it to the catcher, and the umpire is like, I got this. Bare hands it and fires it out to Drew on the mound. It was a good pitch, just missed with another breaking ball just outside. Counts 2-2 now to the batter. 1 out. They do have runners in scoring positions, third and second. Great catch out in right field to keep the runners from scoring, and he jumps up and fires that in. Good play by Noah Goforth. Diving play out there to get the second out of the inning. And made it look easy. Great job, young man. Brings up the top of their order. Takes that one off the helmet. for a hit by pitch to load the bases. His last at bat, he hit a grounder to shortstop and got thrown out at first, so that would have worked. Next batter, the 2 spot, number 34, was the catcher. Now I guess he might be the extra hitter. Fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Just misses inside and down for ball 1. Fouls that one off over the third base dugout for strike 2. Drew gets his pitch signed and gets him to strike out swinging. 417 boys, get out of a jam. Don't let any runs come in after having the bases loaded. See here, I'm going to double check the players' positions real quick. They do have a pitching change, so I'll talk about that when I come back. All right, everybody, welcome back. After checking out the strike zone players, new pitcher, the old pitcher went to left field. New pitcher was the third baseman. Left fielder comes in to play third base. Looks like everybody else is still the same except for earlier when the catcher swapped out with the extra hitter. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch was a check swing, strike down the first base foul line. We got number 14, Chase Keeler, up with quick 0-2 count. That one comes in low, kind of bounces in for ball 1. That's what I forgot to do. After 5 innings, Drew has 79 pitches. Just misses outside, luckily, for a 2-2 count. Catcher did his best job trying to frame it up. John draws that one high up. Third baseman comes over and right in front of the 417 dugout and makes the catch in foul territory for the first out of the inning. Go back to the top of the lineup for the 417 boys. Back up to number 2, Colin Ross. Last at bat, hit a triple. Ooh, called that one a strike. Looked like it was a little bit too inside, but umpire said it caught the plate. Tried another inside pitch. That one was low for ball 1. On deck, number 11, Bryce Davis. Still trying to pitch him inside. That one missed as well for ball 2. Colin just gets out of the way for ball 3. Almost got him in the ribs. Colin fouls that one off over the third base side stands. Gives him a full count, 3-2. That one comes in a little low for ball 4. You take a base. Brings up 11, Bryce Davis. Last at bat, he got a walk. That puts number 23, Brady Retone, in the hole. Or on deck, I should say. Checks on the runner at first. See how his throw over to first is, I guess. He didn't do that during a warm-up. That ball misses inside to Bryce for ball 1. Second pitch comes in high for ball 2 to Bryce, and the new catcher tries the back pick, Colin at first. Gets back in plenty of time. That pitch comes in low for ball 3. I kind of hesitated on the call because he called that a strike earlier. Joe's bunt on a 3-0, like I used to do back in my days of playing baseball. Pulls back, catches the outside corner for strike 1. Got a 3-1 count. Next pitch comes in outside. Walks the second batter. Catcher wants to go have a little quick meeting with the pitcher. I don't know if they want to change up the signs or just calm them down. Brings up number 23, Brady Retone, to the plate with number 12, Parker Mann, on deck. Still just one out. Now 417 has runners on first and second. Everybody's seeing this pitcher for the first time now. Brady was kind of expecting an inside pitch coming, so he was ready for it. Took a swing, but missed for strike 1. The next pitch comes in a little high, jumps on that one and misses for strike 2. And jumps on the next one, fouls it off over the first base side stands in the foul territory. Looks like the umpire's telling the coaches he just gave out his last baseball. Pitcher steps off. Shortstop was out there running behind Colin at second base. Somebody else called time. Might have been the batter, because the pitcher was just staring at second base. Next pitch comes in high for ball one. Checks on the runner at second. Tries to fake him out with having the shortstop covering him the whole time. Then the shortstop runs off, and second base comes over to take the throw. Another pop up. Just overran by the catcher. He had a shot at it. Could have made the play, but I don't, like I said, the wind's blowing here, so it might have moved the ball on him and it was coming down. But he was unable to make the catch to get the second out. And Brady is still alive in the box. Uh-oh. Get back, boys. Had a hit and run going. Oh, it's down. Oh, gosh. Then Brady slips as he gets past first. So great hit and run on. Falls just into a dead area between first, second, and right field. The Colin and Bryce did a great job of base running, going halfway to just past halfway to make sure the ball wasn't caught. First pitch to Parker comes in as a strike. Bases are loaded. Only one out. That pitch comes in outside, maybe a little low for ball one. Ooh, that one was called a strike on the outside corner, even though it looked a little low for ball. Strike two. Parker's count is 1-2. Now he's got to battle and fight off anything close. And he did. It was on the inside and jammed him up, but he fouled it off back over my head. Not sure when the 417 boys will play their next game. We got to see how this ends and a couple other games end and see where they seed us. Gets them to go down swinging, striking out. That's unfortunate. Brings up the catcher, Rimmer Carr, with 2 outs, but the bases are loaded, and he gets a hold of the ball. He can do a good job. That ball bounces in there for ball one. He's done some good hits in the past and finding some gaps, and see if he can do it again. That one's outside for ball two. You can see Mama Carr over at the fence doing some videoing of her son at the bat, up the bat. There he gets a hard hit between third and shortstop, and 2 runs come in. It's a hard ground ball out to left field. Gets him 2 RBIs. And a courtesy runner. Mr. Owen Locke. Gonna go run for him at first. Missed that first pitch. I apologize. It must have been a strike. I just looked up and saw the ball rolling down towards third base. That pitch comes in high for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike two on Carter Fangrove. Hoping he can do better with the new pitcher, but unfortunately does strike out. Goes down swinging this time instead of letting the umpire make the decision for him, which is all you can do with 0-2. Don't want to leave it up to him. Let's see here. Drew Creed coming back out for his sixth inning of work. At top of the sixth inning. Gotta double check my mic, make sure it's still green. There goes the throw down to second from Rimmer. Nice little throw right to the base. Just quick little bounce to the guy covering the bag and threw it from his knees. So always good when you can do that. Strike zone starting off number 40, their starting pitcher and now left fielder. First pitch comes in there for a strike. Second pitch swings and misses for strike two. And a nice breaking ball to get him swinging on strike three for the first out. Brings up the new catcher, number 21. His last at bat, he struck out looking. First one jumps on, fouls it off into the screen back here in front of the stands. Strike one. Next pitch misses outside for ball one. That pitch misses outside for ball two. Kind of jams him up, hits it over to second base for an easy 4-3 putout. Good job, Chase. First pitch in was a ball. Second pitch in, call strike on the outside corner for a 1-1 count. Rimmer asked the umpire down at first base if he check swung and went too far, and umpire said no, he did not, so ball 2. Just a little too far inside for ball 3. This is the new pitcher for the strike zone at the plate. He was pitching everybody inside, so I think Drew gave him a little piece of his own medicine. That pitch came right down the middle. He swung and missed for strike 2. He's got a full count now. Well, if Drew had something to get in his eyes, he had to step off the mound for a second. Fouled that one off. It was going to come right back to me. That's fence wasn't there. Gets him to strike out, swinging for the third out. It's a quick 1-2-3 inning. Those are always nice. So after 6 innings of work, Drew is at 93 pitches. Leading off for the 417 National this inning, or the 6th inning, will be number 7, the DH, Gabe Sitton. Behind him on deck, number 1, Leighton Herman. And in the hole, number 8, Noah Goforth. Cade sporting a new pair of pants today. Takes the first pitch off the noggin for a quick run down to first base. One pitch gets Gabe on first base, brings up Leighton. See if he can move him around. And he just might. That's in the gap between center and right, so right center. Gets himself a double, moves Gabe from first to third. Brings up Noah Goforth. That ball bounces in on the turf in front of the plate for ball one. Noah has not had the best of luck today in the batter's box, looking to change that right here and get himself a hit, knock in some runs. Does get a piece of it. It's going to hit that out down the first base side foul territory. Got a 1-1 count now. Takes a good hack at the second one on the outside corner of the plate for strike two. He's just missing it. He's right there. One of those is going to connect and catch the outfielders off guard. Just misses it on that swing for strike three. Keep your head up, Noah. Everybody has those days. Pitcher's mid-pitch and just stops, so Box brings Gabe in for a run. Moves Leighton over to third. Sun's finally peeking out through all the clouds, and Chase fouls that one off over into foul territory off the first base dugout roof. Looks like it might have put a little nice dent in the tin on the top. Hopefully the catcher didn't follow that ball. He would have looked straight up into the sun. Pitch comes in outside and low for ball one. Also outside for ball two. Counts 2-1 to Chase. Does a great job watching the ball in and grabs a hold of it and just line drives out to left field just past the third baseman and he gets himself an RBI. Nice hit, Chase. Back to the top of the lineup for 417, Colin Ross. Swings at that one, fouls it right back out of us and just over the press box. I was waiting to hear a thump on the roof. Pitch is high and inside for ball one. Counts 1-1 to Colin. Pitcher checks back on Chase at first. I guess you could say he chased Chase back to first. Outside pitch, he swung on and hits it over into the bullpen area down the third baseline, where it looked like one of his own players tried to catch his foul ball. Colin has got a 1-2 count now. Just misses outside for ball two. I think only because the catcher had to slide over to get it. If he would have stayed put and just stuck the glove, he might have got the call. Just misses inside. If he hadn't raised his hands, that would have got his elbow. Now Colin has a full count, 3-2. Gets that one straight back towards my camera. If my wife is watching, she might have my daughter make sure the camera didn't move. And just inside for ball 4. Gets himself another walk. He got a walk last at bat. Brings up number 11, Bryce Davis. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Jumps on that one, hits it down the third base line. One of the 417 pitching coaches down there, keeping an eye on his boys in the bullpen, keeping them safe. Gets that foul ball. Try the old trickaroo again at second base. Letting the runner think shortstop went back to his position, and second base sneaks over for the catch. Bryce all over that one, even more than the last one. It hit it even further foul down the third base line, and looks like it hit a little outbuilding. So down in the count, 0-2. That one he keeps just inside the foul line, down the left field line. Papa says, keep running. So that scored 2, folks. That brought Chase in and brought Colin all the way around from first to get us 2 runs and put us up by 8 in the 6th inning for an 8-run lead and ball game. I think he got a double on that one. All right, the boys are shaking hands out there midfield, and that will do it for us here today during this game and live stream. We'll wait to see where we fall and try and maybe put out an update of when we play again to let you all know when we'll be live streaming next. So until then, the 417 National 18uBLK goes 3-0 in their first 3 games. Has only given up 1 run to all 3 opponents. Not a bad weekend start for them. So that will do it for me here, and I'll sign off and start collecting all my gear and get it out of the way for the next game. See you later on the next one.